Oh, not seen this before. Ah. Okay, I've turned comments off. I'm not going to have much time to read on the side panel, but I'm going to attempt an under 35 minute speedrun of Superliminal. I've been practicing because I've been doing an awful lot of collectathons with the fire alarms and the fire extinguishers and the constellations and the chess pieces and the blueprints. There's an awful lot of them in, well, I think it was, Labyrinth actually had the most in the end, but anyway. The only one I haven't done all that much is Induction. Mary Claire's leaving the room laughing for some reason. Anyway, no context, but it's all good. So, from before I start, I've managed to do. I timed myself on a few, and there's 9 levels, and there's a trophy for doing it in under 35. There's also one for doing it in under an hour, which should be easy peasy. But I can't see comments for some reason.
What would we comments to you?
Are they appearing on YouTube? If they're appearing on YouTube, maybe we wouldn't mind.
No problem. I'm your assistant.
But yeah, I timed myself on some of these. I'd really have to be doing a lot of these in under 3 minutes, because that would give me just about the half hour, and I have to allow some time for some require kind of building blocks and stuff, and that can go a little.
Oh, Ronan_E36 asks, "You're doing a bit of videoing, are you?"
You're doing a bit of videoing. It's a little bad needing to grow up awful fast.
Hi Ronan, hi. I just do a bit. I just thought if I'm gonna do it, it could be quite a spectacle, or it could be complete catastrophe. I may even restart. If I go into Induction and make a mistake, I may even start over, because that'll be my best chance to start over and get them valuable seconds. I've been watching a lot of speedrun recently. I gotta get in on the credo of the seconds and the counting the frames, and I'm not gonna clip through any walls or anything. That would be ridiculous. But anyway, I guess we'll give it a go. I'm gonna be in the zone now. It's gonna be hard for me to give a running commentary whilst I try this, or even describe what I'm doing, but and I highly recommend, if you haven't played this, to stop watching right now, unless you have no intention of ever playing it, because this will spoil. This game could take, I don't know how long it took me the first time I played it. Couple of hours.
406 hours.
Oh my. Couple of hours probably, yeah. Because there are puzzles. Mary Claire will attest to this, because there was one puzzle. There was only one puzzle in it I could not solve, and it was quite frustrating. I had to look it up. But when you know them all, then you can actually fire through it, because once you recognize what room you're in. But anyway, it's essentially a game of optical illusions. If you don't know what it is, it's optical illusions and visual illusions, and it's about perspective, about objects that look far. It's like the Father Ted thing. It literally is small and far away, and changing one to the other. For the vast majority of us, changing things that look far away to actually being just up close and large, so you can climb on top of them and stuff. But you'll see. Okay, that's enough ranting from me. I don't have a timer, but I'll know anyway.
Do you want me to count?
Actually, if you wouldn't mind starting to stopwatch when I've hit the first one, and then you could at least give me a warning. Warn me when I'm at 30 minutes, if you have to.
Okay, stopwatch. Tell me when to start.
Whenever this loading bar gets to the end, I'd say. Actually, just hit it now.
And 3.
Here we go.
1.
Beep, 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 beep. Incidentally, this is the one level I haven't tried them as much. So we've got a signed little paper over here. There we go. There's one very annoying bit at the end of this level with some cheese, and that's the part that has actually slowed me down the most. So there's an example there. That was big, now it's far away. I gotta move this down to here. There are some parts I did much easier whenever I was not trying to video myself doing it, but here we go. I've already forgotten what I have to do in this room. My memory's gone. Oh, I do remember. See, I've already wasted valuable seconds, but we're going to make those up, because I think we have a little time to spare. We're gonna restart, actually. Okay, I should have practiced the first level because I was practicing all.
Stop the stopwatch.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, so you get the general gist. Okay.
Okay, let me reset. Ready?
1 second. I'm gonna go back in. So I'd forgotten a few bits. I was practicing all the difficult levels, and then I forgot basic stuff at the beginning of the game. So
You have to hit R.
you have to hit R. Let's do it. I'm gonna hit new game actually. Then I'll know for sure it'll get the trophy at least. Okay, you can start away anytime you want. Okay, no more stops.
Only
That was my own fault. Oh, I forgot about this. There's a pretty better way to do it anyway. I forgot there even was an opening cutscene. Anyways, yes, you're at an institute and you're dreaming essentially. And it starts off quite relaxing and as you'd expect, but then it gets a little kind of sinister in the middle and then kind of returns to form towards the end. But it's like Eternal Sunshine meets Inception meets Portal. It's very reminiscent of Portal or the Stanley Parable, probably more so the latter. But but mechanic-wise, it's very Portal in terms of how you go through doorways and end up in impossible spaces and stuff. But anyway,
Start now?
yes, go for it. This should be the correct time. I'm just going to fire through. I don't want to bore anyone. Okay, here we go. Unless something really trips me up at the end of this one, because there's a bit at the end of this where you have to pick up a piece and drop it and it has to knock a part of the wall down, and I found it very trial and error.
What's your favorite cheese?
My favourite cheese? Camembert.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome
Okay,
to
I did that kind of
Summer.
arse whiz, but
Your
anyway.
progress may be monitored by qualified specialists.
Not everything's going to work as perfectly as I want.
Interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
Ah, come on, sit on the thing. I'm trying to be too fast. Okay, I'm not going to rush it.
But that's the whole point.
So I'll call a spade. If I don't get level 1 as fast as I want, I'm sure I'll get level... Let me try something fancy here. I know I'll get the other levels better anyway. So there's already a little bit of perspective warping.
That looks like cheese.
That does look like cheese.
And listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol.
MC
and
loves
that
to
my
laugh,
voice has
Rose.
been
Oh.
explicitly
Do the
chosen to
gamey
remind
thing.
you
There you
that I am
go.
not a part of
Good
the
advice.
patient care team. I do not care.
Okay. There's one piece of cheese, but it's not the one that's going to cause me the most grief. A little higher. There we go. Oof. Okay.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up.
I'll just use the
Please
plank.
complete the remaining orientation activities.
Okay, and then this one. I gotta take. Oh, I went to the wrong window. I could have done that much quicker. Okay. Get that. Make it tiny. And put that boy down here. Oh, it worked anyway. Okay.
All environments.
There's also a room in here where you can actually kind of not break the game, but you can trap yourself.
I believe your mental state was compromised by some asphalt. Please provide a comprehensive.
Okay. Oh no, I did that wrong.
rational
That's not the one I thought it was.
procedural survey. Completed
No.
surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
Yes, there's a part here where you have to drop a large sign on another part, and if you kind of get it wrong, you can... Oh, what did I do? Oh my god, how did I do that? I really should have practiced the first level. Oh, it's embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed.
Okay, this is the one I'm talking about. This has screwed me up a few times.
If it's any consolation, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Ah, you would.
Oh, I wouldn't.
This is really slowing me down.
Should have got a pair of headphones and joined you. I feel like the distraction could have done you good.
So I have to set this on top of these two. So I got it on top of one. But I have to get on top of both, but it can actually trap me in the room.
Colin Film says,
Colin's probably already got this.
such a good game, and I agree. Big Stanley Parable vibes.
There you go. I've never actually... I do have the Stanley Parable, but I've only played a little demo of it. Must get back to it. Okay, so if this cheese holds me back, I'm going to do the whole first level again. The cheese is over here.
Would you say that the cheese is grating you?
Oh, very nice.
You're going to have to tell the people the terrible joke I made because no one's going to hear me.
Oh, Mary Claire just said the cheese is really grating me. I find it quite degrading. So if I can get it to knock this wall, am I so lucky? Oh! Well, I'll take that. Okay, so whatever seconds I lost messing up the other thing, kind of I saved there by getting that cheese to work. So I'd say that level took about 2 minutes longer than it should have. But we'll go with that. We're going to fire through the rest of the levels so quick.
Do you know what you're on?
Yeah.
You were on 425.
Ooh, it's a bit steep. Okay. So long as I do all the other levels in less than 3 minutes, I think I should be okay. So there's 8 more, 8 threes, 24 plus 4. Okay. It's going to be tight. But if anything, that just adds more tension. If Colin's still there, actually, I presume, given his huge collection of platinum trophies, he's already speedrun this. Maybe he can confirm if he's still around. Okay, so now we're on to, I think it's called Optical. This one I can blitz through, I think. Hopefully, unless something trips me up.
No, I don't think I have the patience to learn everything to do it as quick as you're doing it. I'm impressed so far.
Hey, that makes me feel better.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Colin. Okay, here we go. Now this is another bit that could trip me up where you have to grab another one of the fire exit signs, but I'm getting better at warping them by just kind of tossing them up in the air and then sort of catching them to make them big really fast. And if I can just get it to say, I don't want to drop at the other side of the wall. That'll work! Oh, that's great. That saved me an awful lot of time. Okay. Because that one can really slow you down. There's a few little tricks in this level actually I've picked up.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being...
In fact, here's one.
So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are.
Come on, got this much faster earlier. Anyway.
We're working on it.
Oh, a little too slow. Actually, I can save a little time by taking that with me. But not enough. And I can't grab that block yet, but if I can come over here, there's probably a much quicker way to do this one as well. But if I come just as far as... Come on. That'll pop that in. And now if I put the flower there, it'll give me a second block. I'm not going to make it big, I'm going to make it small. Oh, no, I'm not. Nope, that was a mistake. Come on. Come on, this is... Okay. Ah! Okay, I'll make that work somehow. Oh, that was close. Okay.
Is this what the Queen's Gambit is like?
Yes. There's an awful lot of chess, a lot of avocados, a lot of like imagery. It's supposed to be all about dreams, so it's kind of like recurring imagery. The irony is, the further we go, the faster I should get at each level, because it's the ones towards the end I was worried about most, so I kind of blitzed through them a few times to try and get used to them. And I have a few more tricks in there, but not so much in this one. Speaking of popping in, blop. Blap. Oh god, come on, get up! There we go, okay. It's all good, it's all good. I don't want to get stressed over it. Whoa, okay. And then we'll grab this one. Hopefully I make a better time on this level. Come on. Okay, that's basically the guts of this one. Optical. The next one is Blackout, I think, or Cubism. They're all called different things, and they have a slightly different gimmick. So the gimmick of this one is actually the perspective thing I was talking about. But each gimmick carries over a bit as well, so it's not exclusive to that level. And this one I gotta grab the moon. I'm gonna put it far away so I can grab the doorway off it. And the fastest thing to do is put the doorway far away.
Would you like to know your time?
I'll tell you what, give it to me in the second I get into this elevator. I'm hoping it's less than 10 minutes.
8.5.
Whew! Okay, we're gonna save a few minutes. This could be good. That's 2 levels down.
Anything that strikes you as
Sorry?
psychological.
2 levels down. Oh, sorry. My time is 8 minutes something. So I have
8.5.
8.5 minutes. So I have 2 levels down, and that makes 7 to go. Yeah, I can still do this. I can actually afford one more big error. You'd swear I'd done this. I only estimated what I'll get in each level. So now this is blackout, I think.
9 minutes.
No, this is actually not blackout. This is cubism. A few more climby bits in this that are a bit... No, it's blackout. No, it's cubism. They start off with this hallway, but it's slightly different. Okay, so I have tried this in a bit earlier. This shouldn't be too bad. I might even get this in 2.5 if I'm very lucky. And this is the one right. This is what I was thinking of earlier, where if I take the block with me, I can save a bit of time. In fact, if I just get it right, they give you a little bit of leeway sometimes getting up.
A little bit of Monica as well.
Little bit of Monica. Okay. Great. That was great.
Professional tip: the average adult can
Whew.
only 3 to 5 dreams per night.
Okay, set you there. Set you there. Okay, this is going. Some of this is going actually a lot better than it should. They give you a bit of leeway if you don't quite make... Oh well, you almost made it. And they kind of hop you up, and you can really take advantage of that if you have to. This one you have to push into the ground, and this one is a slide over here. This is one of my favourite ones actually, as far as doing it fast.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload.
This one kind of slowed me down earlier, but might be able to do it. Come on. Come on. Yes! Okay. This one falls apart, but I'm going to take a small one. Make it big. Put it right there. Yes! Okay, that was actually very lucky because I didn't have to do much there. Let me go behind. Okay, I'm hoping now I'm only like 13 and a half.
You are 11:10.
Oh, right, okay. We saved a lot. That was 11:10, so we saved a lot of time there. Okay, 3 down. We're a third of the way through the game. So yeah, that would mean we... Now, some levels are longer than others. What's happened there? Hope I haven't frozen. Oh, phew. That would be bad time. So now we're in blackout. Blackout's actually very easy. There's no platforming. Well, there is one little section of platform. I'm going to try and jump over it, and if it goes wrong, I'm going to go back to the normal way to do it. So this one's got a bit of a horror element. This is where it starts to get a little sinister. And it keeps teasing it's going to become a kind of a horror game, but never quite does it, other than just being surrounded in darkness and what looks like blood and stuff, but it's all good. I'm just going to keep running because I know where to go. Okay, I'll get rid of these guys in the distance. Keep going, get out of my way. Oh, that was a silly thing to do. Okay. Oh, what did I went the wrong way. Oh, I did something silly. I actually had that down and I went the wrong way. See, I'm already cost myself some seconds. I can afford a few mistakes, yeah. I'm hoping there isn't anything I haven't thought of down the line that... Oh, wait, this is where I'm gonna... Oh, no! Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Let me try it one more time. I have a few seconds to spare. There's a little jump here. Nope. No, I'm not gonna do it. It's gonna cost me too many seconds if I keep trying. I tried that earlier. What you're supposed to do is follow the silhouette of it, which stops for some reason. Okay, well, we sort of half did it. That still cost me about 20 seconds, but hey, it was worth a shot. What happened was I walked into the room and actually forgot where I was, and then I had already... Then I had to commit to jumping.
You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you. When did you know
Okay, where are we now? Okay, this is one where you have to go in backwards.
we're here to help?
And then you see the silhouette of the stairs, like that.
Colin says that was great, spelled G-R-A-T-E,
Ooh!
a few minutes ago, and then he said, "Damn, that was so fast."
Warning,
Oh, good.
you were
Good to know I'm fast.
attempting
Because I feel like this is slow.
to
Colin says it's very fast.
additional dreams.
Thank you very much.
Now
But
descend into a dream within a dream instead.
I feel like I've done it faster when I'm not attempting to
You are responsible for
do it like this. But anyway,
crucial distinction.
hopefully it'll all be enough. Again, I watched someone do it in 20 minutes on YouTube, and then I watched someone do it in 7 minutes, but they were basically every level clipping through the ceiling and then falling back to what part of the level they wanted to be on. So that's no fun. We were watching a Spyro 3 speedrun last night, and it was like the guy described. Oh, I did something stupid. The guy described what he was doing so technically, and Claire was like, "Oh, AKA cheating." You're not wrong. I'm supposed to use the light to highlight where I'm going here, but I can see it, or I know where I'm going.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the
Little
99%
IKEA
of patients
reference
who are
here.
able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Alright, and then you see that all the red was actually paint and etc. So it was all good. Okay, that's blackout. So I'm hoping I'm less than 18, 19
What
minutes.
do you reckon? Guess?
17?
15-20.
Okay, 15, 20. 15, 20. Okay. 15, 20. I can work with that. That's about... Oh, actually, I'm behind. Well, I'm going to be halfway through the game at the halfway point of this level. And 15, 20 is half of... And I'm just over 30... I wanted to do it in under 30 minutes. Because this one's called Clone. And this can have a few bits that might trip me up. So this could be real. This could come down to like the last 5 minutes quite easily. And some of these levels are going to take me longer than 3 minutes. That's just a fact. It's all good if I don't do it. At the very least, I'll get the silver trophy for doing it in less than an hour. And if not, if I don't do it, if I end up with like 36 minutes and I don't quite do it, I'll do another stream and I'll just do it tomorrow, because then I'll know what parts to improve on. Now this, I'm gonna try something tricky here. It might not pay off at all.
Significant memory loss.
It's something you do where you can duplicate it while you jump.
Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs.
Okay, that worked. Yes. Okay, there we go. That's
and other
brilliant.
side effects which have not
I tried that
been
earlier and the
studied
clocks just kept
further.
getting smaller and I kept teetering on the top. And this one I usually get in one, if I get lucky. Gotta use one apple to knock the other apple away, and the door should open. There we go. And then this is the one I got stuck on. The only one I got properly stuck on in the game, where they give you all this crap beside you to make you think you have to duplicate apples and try and get them up this ramp, but actually, in the end we have to look it up. What you actually have to do is kind of think more about the first level, come up here and do that. Unbelievable. That one made me angry. That was the only one in the game that made me properly angry.
Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol.
Do you wanna
in a
know your
desperate
time?
attempt to
Uh,
I have no subroutine to correct
Yeah, go on.
these errors,
17
but
and a
I
half?
cannot compromise
Okay.
the integrity
That
of
should be
the
okay. Now here I just go
protocol.
all out.
You will not receive
Go up
these
here
messages.
and then I'll take them all
They do not
back
make
in.
sense regardless.
Okay, this is a good run for Clone. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. This is more tense than I expected.
Pierce continues to input
When you hear that, you think of I think of the individual times, like, oh, this level is this much, this way, this much, it'll all add up. But when you see that it's like, oh, you're 17 minutes in, you're like, ah. But here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 levels down.
And you're on 18 minutes 10 seconds.
Whew, 4 to go. So I'm 18 minutes in. Four levels to go.
To Glenn.
So here's where it all starts to go kind of funny. This next one is called, well, it's the relaxation room, but it's called Dollhouse. This has a few bits that can really trip me up as well. A few bits that aren't quite so simple because you have to really size up the objects to a very specific size. But I'm hoping I've practiced this. This is probably the level I've played the most. Oh, I went the wrong way. There are some Easter egg rooms up there that you get for.
This is the level I practiced the most. Oops, I went the
Yeah. By force of habit, you go left, but actually this time you have to go straight ahead. It's the only time of the game you have to go straight ahead, and it's a little different. So this is the relaxation room where they're trying to bring you back to normality, basically. Or where am I going? No. Okay.
That you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence.
I've also collected all the fire extinguishers and the fire alarms. When you collect all the fire extinguishers, they now blow fire. Whee! Okay. Too big. Okay, that went well. And now I have to go out the other side and make it bigger so I can get into a smaller door. This is Alice in Wonderland level, I call this, because in there is a door that's too small to get into. So you come out here, make the room, the house, much bigger, even bigger. Let's be safe. And now you go in. Now I'm much smaller. Possibly too small. Oh. If I get past this one, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy I can do the rest of the game without any hiccups. Pretty happy with the rest of the game.
20 minutes.
Oh, that's okay. I've got 15 minutes to finish the game. That's all good. But you see that the last level is a definite length that you can't alter because all you have to do is walk and wait for the guy to stop talking. But let's try this. You have to use the fan, make it bigger, knock the doorway off the top. Jenga. Go through here. Take one of the windows. Turn it into a door. Make sure you're big enough to fit in. Go on. There you go. And straight in this door. We're almost. Oh yeah, there's a swimming pool bit here. But it's kind of warped, as you can see. You're kind of walking on the side of the walls.
Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote.
So now I have to take the bouncy castle thing, make it much bigger, much bigger.
It won't spare you in the case
So, oh no, that's not good. That's catastrophe. Okay. And now it's too small. Okay, and now you're in the vent above the swimming pool. I have to look back down on where I just came from. This is why it's like Portal. And I'm going to move it up here where the other doorway is. If it'll sit there. Yes, it will. Okay. They actually give you a little bit of help there, I think, because it looks very unstable. And now I'm up there, out this side, in here. Oh no. This has never happened before. I'm too big. Oh no.
Can you not just move it?
I'm gonna have to go back down. Oh shit. I always thought that doorway was just the standard size. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, fuck. Okay. That has actually never happened, so I didn't even know that could happen. I didn't know that was gonna. I didn't expect that to happen. I still feel like that's too big. Shit, this could actually throw it all off. I'll finish it anyway if this does screw me. Whoa, I'm off the side now. How is that happening? Oh my god. I should have made it smaller. I should have brought it inside the thing. Oh, I can't believe it. This is gonna throw the whole thing out of whack. Oh my god. Okay, what have I done wrong here? Okay, that might work. This has now cost me but possibly 2 minutes.
Someone called Captain Rumball said, "This is nuts."
How do I get this goddamn thing smaller? Okay. That doesn't seem smaller. Okay, that's smaller. That's too small, but it'll do. I should have done that. I don't know why I made it so big. Oh, okay. Now it's really down to the wire.
Captain Rumball says, "This is nuts."
Oh, good. Captain Rumball says this is nuts. Thank you very much. It is nuts, and now I've really made it very nuts because now I'm so small that everything I do is I'm gonna be so slow. I just gotta get into this lockbox bit, and then I have to do kind of a. This is the hard bit. That last bit shouldn't have been hard. Okay, we gotta make this one big, really big. I got this big. This one really. Oh, what happened there? Get big. That's what she said. Something's gone wrong. I'm stuck inside the door. Oh no, I've gone microscopic. I've gone quantum.
Oh no.
This has got turned into an absolute nightmare. And I can't like reset the checkpoint because
It's glitched! Oh no!
what's happened? Okay, I gotta go through the door. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Jesus. Okay, gotta make this one really big. And I've lost the other one. Oh, there it is. And no wait, I gotta make this an average size so I can go through it and be big in the other one. It's hard to explain, but you'll see what I mean. I have to get into that keyhole basically, so I have to make this big enough to walk through. But that one, yeah. And now I come out of the other one, put the tiny one really small, really small. Put it in the keyhole. Now go through the big one. Now I'm inside the keyhole. And now to make things faster, I'm gonna use this again. Make myself bigger. Take this one again.
The other Stuart says howdy, y'all.
Howdy, Stuart. Oh, I messed up. No, not quite. Okay, now I'm back in here. This has slowed things down tremendously. Now I have to do the last 3 bits in
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Less, actually.
God. There is one called Labyrinth that I can do quite fast, but that is going to be tough. Okay, that's big enough. Here we go. Oh, why was I actually messing around with these? I could have just grabbed that. I wasted time there because I was thinking of a bit I had to do to get a fire extinguisher or something. Actually, all I had to do was grab this house. I could have saved so much time. Anyway, okay. Last 3 levels in 10 minutes. It's not doable. But we'll see how well we do, and I'll try it again tomorrow, maybe. Maybe I'll get lucky, I don't know. It could come down to the wire and be just right, but that was tense. That was so unlucky.
9 minutes.
It's not possible to do it in 9 minutes. I know it isn't. Like
You never know.
It's what's gonna happen. The worst part is I'm gonna be stuck watching basically a walking cutscene at the end, and knowing my time is running out. Well, actually, no. We might have saved some time because it probably doesn't count the loading screen times, whereas your timer does. So we might have a minute and a half more or something like that. Hopefully, we'll see what the game says. I got in fairness, I got unlucky with the bit where it glitched out and I got stuck in the floor, kind of. But I should have made the bouncy castle or floaty castle smaller. That was my own fault. I've just never had to do that before. So there's a bit here I can't do any faster. You just have to wait for the text to finish telling you what they're about to do. But okay, so I gotta go to the elevator. It'll be closed. Come back. Okay, so
Colin said that swimming pool bit messed me up on my regular. I spent ages on it.
yeah, that swimming pool up bit. I had no idea what I was doing. The swimming pool bit whenever I played that up.
Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed.
Oh, why is there blood everywhere?
It's red paint.
Oh.
It's well, it made out that it's blood, but then you. So this part's annoying because it's kind of.
This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
So yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's that. You have to click the clock every time. Come out here. This is this part's unskippable. It's just that you keep walking until the clock rings 3 times, and you have to. Well, you'll see. But in other words, I can't do this bit any faster. This is the part where you basically can't get out of your dream or your nightmare, and it becomes a bit sinister because it keeps clicking you like a cutscene out of where you are. Okay, And now we're back, and this time we're sideways. Okay. And I gotta put down here, over here. Now we gotta grab this painting, put it over here. Back through. What time are we at? 20 something, isn't it? 28?
48. Nearly 29 minutes.
God, this is gonna be. I don't actually. Now that I think about it, this could be very tight, even if this had gone to plan. I mean, I know I lost a minute or two in the last level, but let's see how fast I can do Labyrinth. Okay.
What is happening?
I know. This is the one where it really starts to everything. As this one, but you can really run this bit quite fast, actually, if you know what you're doing. Okay. Through the crack in the painting. Oh shit, I've forgotten where I am. No, over here. Okay. Oh no, straight over here. What they want you to do is look at the block and you keep trying to get it in perspective and you fall off the edge, but you can just throw yourself off the edge anyway.
Captain Rumball says, it's Groundhog Day.
Is it? The game really is very repetitive. Oh, I got to grab the stairs and wasting time. Okay. Here. Now.
What?
You're supposed to try and set up. Oh, I do know how to speedrun this bit. Or is it this bit? Exit moved. Okay, now this is a paradox. You got to look the opposite way that you want to go.
You got two comments there very quickly. Someone said, Captain Rumball says, some Doctor Strange level. And then the other steward says, getting motion sick.
Oh, it's very Doctor Strange. There's actually a bit coming up with some elevators. It's very motion sick. This bit took me forever. You can actually spend forever in this hallway if you don't know what you're looking to do or what the pattern is, but I did it in 5 runs, but it's all good. You gotta look, whatever way you go will be the wrong way, even when it's directing you what the right way is. And here, this block's about to disappear from behind me. It's gone! And now it's up there. So...
Oh, this is the bit that Colin said got him, was it?
It's a reference to it's the same looking area, but it was the bit that I actually got stuck on earlier. So go through here. Okay.
Is this the last bit?
No. There's two. Well, there's one more level, and there's like an end sort of scene, but the end scene lasts like 2 minutes, so it's unfortunate.
They may not count that though. Maybe.
They might not count that. I have a feeling they will, but you never know. I have to grab that block. In a different room. Little 2001 reference here. Yeah, why not?
3110.
No, it's not possible. I'll be in the middle of white space whenever it ends, but... Okay. I'm trying to think what part cost... Do you know what? The first level cost me a lot of time, and that's probably... If I can improve that... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. It worked! Okay. Oh, watch this. This is the best bit. Oh, yeah.
The walking backwards hallway also messed me up. Most of the game is messed up, to be fair.
Yeah, and then there's this is very Truman Show-esque, walking in the wilderness, and then oh no. And then you gotta get one more wall.
2 minutes. You have 3 minutes left.
Oh, I'll not even be on the next level in 3 minutes. This is actually really tough. Well, sorry. I don't know how much time has been on loading screens, but it couldn't have been more than like 2 minutes, so I could allow myself an extra 2 minutes. But the next level is white space, and it does take an awful lot of walking. But there's room for improvement. Well, actually, here's... Okay. This is not quite the end of this bit. It has a loading screen to make the next bit smooth, but there is one thing I have to do, which is create a paradox by putting 2 portals into each other, basically. And that kind of breaks the... It looks like it breaks everything. Maybe I can do white space quite fast. It's gonna be close. I think I'll get like 38 minutes. And there's 3 minutes I can shave. So this is, I showed you this and used it. Yes, actually. I have to take the small bit, make it big enough to walk through. Bigger. Then you come out as the small one. Make this small again. This isn't as fun as it looks, but and turn it at itself. Turn it into a... Come on, point it, come on. Turn it into that, go through, and you break everything, yeah, basically. Because you've put one portal through another, and then you've essentially ripped everything apart. And there's one more proper level called White Space that I'll probably be halfway through when the time runs out.
33 and a half?
Not gonna happen. 33 and a half is my current time. But if I could improve all the bit, if I did do this and didn't mess up all the bits, I'd probably do it in just about 35. This is I was working my times out, but obviously some levels are longer than I expected. Because this is another one that's kind of a finite length. Okay, so now you're in White Space. Now it's very like Inception. In fact, there is actually a little not a dreidel, a little spinner hidden away somewhere. I found it the other day purely by accident.
Stuart said it's like another dimension. That's very cool.
It's like another dimension. That's very cool. That is true. This one's a bit of a... It's like a game called The Unfinished Swan, which is kind of a similar idea, where it's all black and white. And you have to kind of do some perspective... Not perspective warping. Visual warping, I suppose, but just pure... Going into areas of pure contrast, black and white.
I went to have a listen of the stream, and you can actually hear me.
Oh good, yeah, no, I figured that it was the other microphones. I think I couldn't hear you properly.
No, you could. I was like,
well, just to be sure.
Repeat what I'm saying, but no one can hear me. Everyone can hear me.
So this one is not too bad actually, but I'm gonna be a little short. Well, if I can get to the end of this one, there is just that last cutscene, but they've got to count that as well, I'd imagine. So screens as well, but
if you get the trophy, you'll know. But obviously, it won't give you the time.
Yeah. Okay, we're not doing too bad. It'll be certainly room for improvement.
I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine, because with a lifetime of life itself.
It's just unfortunate that last level. I tried it earlier. I was like, I forgot about the 2 minutes of just walking while the narrator kind of finishes the story, and there's just not internet connection. But it's not. Oh, the broadcast stopped. No. I got that before. Oh, it is.
No, you said that.
Oh, okay.
Came up on the screen already.
Oh, I forgot the recording thing is on the top all the time. Okay, so I did with the stairs there. It was kind of fun. Okay, through the hallway. Da da da.
Colin says nope, still going.
Poof. Okay.
Face emoji.
I have to go behind the door I just came from.
Called it White Space.
Hey, there you go.
Superliminal.
What's it going to? Oh, trial and error. The end of it's up here, but it takes you have to put these chess pieces on this so you don't fall. Let's see, we're almost there. Down here. Oh, yeah, I did this bit earlier. You have to go. You can't go through the wall, but if you put the block through, then you can get the cheese.
Cheese.
But you have to put the cheese through like this, and put it upside down so I can turn it around. The cheese bits. The cheese ramps are really annoying because you can't always see where the end of it is. Whew!
You can't bear it.
There you go. And now just a bit of a mindfuckery of this bit. Alright. He's gone to plaid!
Wow. Monochrome.
Where's the door? Oh, there. Okay. Now it's like a Windows screensaver.
Oh my god!
What's the time by your count?
By my count, it is 30, just coming up to 39 minutes.
Oh, damn.
But, I mean, you never know.
Never know. Oh, I went too far away. Oh, well, this is the end here of this, anyway, but I don't know.
Is that the time? Maybe that's the time. Maybe that was any.
Oh, does it? Oh, I think it says 3 a.m. or 8 a.m.
Okay.
Unless they count that as the end, doubtful. Even if it did, I think I'm just over. But
It's a shame.
the last bit of platform I have to do at least. You're right though. We'll see what they count as the end of the game whenever I get the hour speedrun trophy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some practice, particularly on the first level. Imagine I really should have restarted again when those bits tripped me up at the beginning, but yeah.
Ah, look.
Oh yes! Oh wait, no, that's the
For the hour.
I got the hour one, but that's good.
Good to know that's the end of that.
Oh, that means I was really close then. Okay. If we added, let's say every loading time was like 20 seconds, and there was what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'd say I was like 2 minutes off, which I probably could have salvaged if that bit hadn't happened to me with that part really slowed me down with the floaty bouncy castle swimming pool thing, because I had to go the whole way around, and then it made me so small that the next part, which should have been a breeze down a hallway, it was like walking, but I was an ant. So
Sorry if you're like, this has literally never happened to me before.
it really hadn't. Usually I usually just put the bouncy castle up at its normal size, and I'm just tall enough to get through the door. But I never thought to make it smaller so I could get through there. The problem was that when I first put the bouncy castle up, it fell on its side, and I ended up having to make it a completely different size than I would usually make. But
Well done.
it's all good. I might try it again tomorrow. If anyone who's watched it already would care to watch me play it again. Who knows, maybe there's that bloody bouncy castle again. That thing is a nightmare. But look, we will I'll walk to the end here anyway. It's actually just taking you, this is where it's like Eternal Sunshine as well. You're actually worth walking backwards through all the areas I've done already.
Colin says, "God damn, that was insane." How do you do that?
Just wait until I actually do it. It would, you know what? It would have been pretty flawless only for those 2 bits that messed me up. The doors, whatever happened with the 2 doors, one fell on top of me and I got stuck inside it, and then I must have walked through the other one, and I ended up being like, you can really almost break rely and be able to get to one of your doors.
Tony says, "Glad I'm not the only one." Do you know one bit that really
To be fair with the elevators, I looked up, you're supposed to follow arrows on the ground, and whatever way it is, there's 2 streams of arrows, and one of them is like wrong, and I can't figure out what exactly the puzzle is. But I did see online that the first thing you should actually do is go backwards, because the exit is behind you, so it's like Ready Player One, I guess. But it's yeah, that part I thought, well, I could save some serious time if I just knew where to go off the bat, but we're just coming up to the end here now. Back to the
dream soda.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the
Which would you rather have, a Pish Cola or a dream soda?
ooh, gotta try that pit cola. This dream so. There we go.
I want fake TV cartoons.
And we're back to my bedroom right about now. Poop. Whew, that was still a rush.
Right, I'm just gonna go clean the damp Richard's forehead sweat rag off.
Why am I sweaty? I thought that would be such a breeze, but then I already got so tense after the first level went so slow, and then from then I was just fighting to keep up. But then we had a bit in the middle where I'm like, we're doing great, 11 minutes, amazing, and I forgot how long that clone level took just because of the bits that messed me, and the and Dollhouse is usually such a quick run, and then I got really messed up, and then White Space is just so slow. But anyway, but yeah, that's it. I'll probably attempt it again, maybe tomorrow. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm sure I hope a lot of you have played the game, because that not only might that spoil a lot of the puzzles, but let's face it, some of them might have gone past so fast you actually didn't even see what I did. So let's hope if you haven't played it, I haven't spoiled it on you, and that's probably the main point. But anyway, thanks you.
Stuart
I'm not.
says, thanks for sharing Richard and Mary Claire.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't realise I could be heard until about 10 minutes ago, so goodbye.
I'm gonna go watch it back now so I can see what the hell happened with the those two portals and why I turned into an atom basically. But yeah, if I fix those two bits and got everything as right as I did before, I reckon I could actually hit that 35 minutes. I wish I could see what I actually did hit, but we know it was less than an hour, so.
Stuart says, never played and was very, very awesome.
Oh, awesome. I'd recommend. It's really good. Really puts your lateral thinking and spatial awareness at test. But anyway, I'm going to head off. Thank you.
Captain Thumbnail says, that was cool. Catch you guys later.
Oh, thank you. See you guys. Thanks for watching.